Hello Chocs and Chocettes, no one in between, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have the Milka white chocolate. Yeah, so I've well, basically, it's Milka white chocolate. Not too much way to sort of, mince the words on this one, but obviously one thing I did notice though is that it does say 100% alpine milk chocolate. So I have no idea what that means in relation to this bar, because there's no, well, it's not milk chocolate, is it? Or is it milk chocolate? I mean, milk chocolate generally is, it's just regular chocolate, isn't it? So I don't know. I don't know what that means. Does it mean? I mean, maybe they do add milk to it, but yeah, it seems a bit of an odd statement. That maybe it's a translation thing, because this obviously isn't a UK bar. So I don't know. So it's don't know what to make of that. But yeah, anyways, let's keep going with it. Anyway, we'll perhaps look into that later. I'm assuming it just means the milk is 100% alpine milk. But obviously in this case, the meaning has perhaps become a bit blurred, really. So yeah, so not sure what to make of that. But lovely looking bar. I always say when I review these that purple is my favourite colour, and I like the sort of blue end of the purple spectrum rather than the red end. So it's obviously a nice lilac colour, so more on the blue side. So I do like this one. Yeah, I like the way in the wrapper as well. Of course, you got the Milka cow. Let's say do the I was going to say do the udders reflect the flavour of the bar as well. But yeah, they don't. I've just seen the milk chocolate one. I've just done a review of, and yes, they're white as well. So there we go. That would have been a little, sort of subtlety there, but yeah, a bit of a strange one, of course. But yeah, there we go. But what does reflect the colour is the sky above the Alps on this side. So obviously you can see the Alps in the background. Yeah, so for the different Milka bars, they have a different colour over here. It's usually relating to what it is. So strawberry ones might have a red one, for instance, or a pinky one. Obviously a white chocolate one has a white one, but the regular milk chocolate one doesn't have brown; it has just purple. So which is understandable still. Right, yes, there we go. So interesting. So on the back of it says the Polish version of it. I got it from Home Bargains. They sell loads of different types of Milka chocolates. What's the official description then? White chocolates, there we go. It does say skimmed milk powder, whey powder, milk fats, make it say nuts. Skimmed milk powder, so yeah, I don't know, not skimmed alpine milk powder. But yeah. 100 gram bar, it's a 16 by 4 bar. So basically for the whole thing it is 532 calories, 28 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates. And for 4 segments, which is 16.7 grams, it's 89 calories, 4.7 grams of fat, 2.9 of which are saturates. How does that compare to the normal milk chocolate one? Yeah, so there's one more calorie in this. It's 88 versus 89. There's 0.2 grams less fat in this one, 4.9 versus 4.7. And there's 0.1 gram less of saturated fat, 3 versus 2.9 in this one. So it's roughly the same. Okay, very nice, very interesting. Yeah, I think some flourishes, cocolife.org, it's got on the back as well. Yeah, sort of tells you a nice little flow wrapper opening thing here. Alright, I think we should get into it then. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's give it an open. Let's go on, so I'm going to give this Milka white chocolate an open. And before I forget, actually, because I did forget before, I've done about 600 videos now, so in the on my top left and your top right corner, there'll be a link to a playlist of all my videos. Nearly 600 of them now. Well, all my reviews, and there's around 600 of them, give or take a few. Yeah, maybe more by now. Who knows when you watch this? So yes, give them a watch. Obviously, this one might be the first in the playlist. I don't know when if it starts at the top or the latest or the first. But yes, obviously, bear in mind you might have to skip one. But yeah, so give them a watch and subscribe as well if you haven't already, of course. That's if you like these videos. Well, subscribe even if you don't. I won't complain. Okay, so let's give this an open then. So we'll just give it a flourish measure first. So there are some flourishes on either side, which make the bar look bigger than it is. I think it's basically 18.6, was it? I'm going to measure the last one. Yeah, 18.6. And I think it goes to about 5, so we'll see when I open it. But, okay. It goes to about 5, did I say? 15. So it looks very nice. Yeah, I like the look of this one. I'll just measure it before I forget though. But it looks very nice. Very nice looking white chocolate. Sort of off-white colour. Very distinct. Sorry, I think you would just say this is a white chocolate colour, wouldn't you? I don't think this. Yeah, 15.5, that's what it went to. So we've lost 3.1. And the width, 7.5. And the height, lowest point to highest point, about 0.7 centimetres. Lowest point to lowest point, in between the troughs, because it's segmented, about 0.5. Okay. Interesting here, interesting. So, I'll be interested. Well, basically, for whatever reason, the regular bar has a sort of Milka branding on it. This one doesn't. And it looks very similar to the Cadbury's Bourneville segments. And I think someone might have said in the comments, I wonder if it's a shared mould or whatever. I'm not sure. Or maybe an unrelated bar, actually. One of the different ones, I'm not sure. But this definitely, I said it looks very 80s. The Cadbury's Bourneville one. But there's no reason for this to look 80s at all, and I don't know, it looks very similar. I mean, I don't know if it's the same, but it looks very similar, and I don't know why this one doesn't have the Milka branding on it, like the other Milka ones do. There's milk chocolate one, for instance. This is a Milka. I don't know why. Why would you do that? You know, it seems very strange. So yeah, very. Don't know. Don't like that. I feel like it's. Yeah, especially since I know that the Cadbury's Bourneville is very similar. So I think they're both. You know, someone did mention it's probably made in Poland. And this one, you know, is a Polish bar, so it looks very suspicious. I mean, obviously, you know, well, does it matter if it tastes as good? But I mean, it's just you'd expect this to say Milka on it. There's no reason at all for it to have a different branding. All the other Milka bars have these segments with Milka written on them in very distinct branding. Why would the white chocolate one be any different? Is it not Milka? You know, I mean, is it just literally another bar that's been wrapped in the Milka branding? Yeah, don't know what to make of that. Okay, well there you go. So it's 4x6 bar, as we said. So one of these, this is basically your calories that we spoke of before, which is what did we say? 89 calories, 4.7 grams of fat, 2.9 of which are saturates. So it looks very nice. I say, quite, you know, the design on the bar doesn't work at all for this for me. I mean, the Cadbury Bourneville one, the old Jamaica one, I think it was, but Bourneville has it as well, I think. It does work on because that's like a sort of a classic old school bar, and it looks a bit 80s, you know, and that's kind of when I remember it from as well. Obviously, it might just be a bit biased towards me there, being looking okay, but yeah, but you know, it doesn't work for me at all. I don't know why it's branded like this, other than to save money, or it's not a Milka bar officially. I don't know. All right, well, let's see how it tastes like that. That's the important part, isn't it? Really, when all said and done. But obviously, some things, you know, are annoying or do sway our opinion slightly, but the taste is where it's at. So let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Let's give this white chocolate Milka a taste. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's do one segment. Obviously, it's going to all be solid milk chocolate all the way through it, I imagine. White chocolate. Yes, there we go. So let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Definitely got Yeah, it's alright. It's got a very strong has a very sort of I would say it's more on the cloggy side of the white chocolate, so I think it's gonna sort of catch in my throat a bit. Which white chocolate often does. Okay, there's obviously a few main players in the white chocolate sort of business, I guess, at the moment. The main ones in the UK, I think you'd probably say there's Cadbury's White. There's the old Cadbury's Dream that people love still, and they prefer to Cadbury's White. It seems it just doesn't seem, you know. And obviously there's this one here, and I guess there's Lindt white chocolate as well, and Milky Bar I think is the main one. And I would say Milky Bar's probably the nicest one. I can't remember Cadbury's Dream. Obviously, I might try and get the Australian one, which is still going. But you can see the inside there. It's okay. I don't feel like there's much flavour to it. It's quite it's not clogging my throat as much as I thought it would, but I don't know. There's not There's definitely a flavour there, of course, but it is distinctly white chocolate, but it's not blowing my socks off. There does seem to be a freshness in it that makes me feel like it might be unique to Milka, some kind of alpine milky type ingredient in there, but I could just be imagining it. It's okay. I'm not getting anything that's There's no chemically like taste that they did have in Cadbury's White. That was a bit I would say it's actively unpleasant. That it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. And this one's I think better than it. I can't recall what I gave Cadbury's White really. So I do think this is nicer. I don't think it's as full as Cadbury's White though. As I say, I think the segments in Cadbury's White are thicker and fuller, so that's something. It's okay. It's just a bit of a nothing taste really. As I say, it's starting to, have an impact on the back of my throat. It just sort of feels a bit cloggy and a bit don't like I need a drink or something. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm not too big. I could take or leave this, and probably if I never had it again, I don't think I'd mind. I don't dislike it, but it's a nothing bar really for me. There's nicer white chocolates out there. I mean, this one's not flavoured anything. Obviously, the Lindt one, I think they do. It's flavoured with vanilla, so it's not pure white chocolate. So obviously, there's that. And the Cadbury's White one, I think is more of an experience. It's a bit thicker probably. So I think that it's more substantial and probably just a bit more interesting. But even though it probably does have a bit of a chemically taste, so I think the Nestle Milky Bar is definitely the one to go for. I think the white chocolate just really works, and even though I wouldn't say I'm a massive white chocolate fan, I really enjoyed that bar, and I just think it just had a very distinct and nice flavour. Whereas I just think this one's just very mundane and very forgettable. And this question's over, of course, the packaging where it says, 100% Alpine milk chocolate. I mean, it's got a sort of line above the chocolate and stuff, but I don't know if it's 100% Alpine milk, full stop, chocolate. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. I think it might be, maybe a subtlety there that could get away with it because of the fact that there's lines over the where it says chocolate and things like this. It's a separate statement. But the 100% is not separate, and that's in a different background and stuff. So I'm not sure what to make of that. And also the design on it looks very similar, at least from memory, to the Cadbury's Bourneville Old Jamaica and Cadbury's Bourneville as well. Dark chocolate, so we're using the same mould. So it seems a bit odd, and then why it's not branded with milk, I don't know why they've not used the same mould at all. It seems very strange. What does that mean? Why is it not branded Milka? All the other Milka variants are, so it's very strange. So I think I'm going to say 3 out of 5. I think, long story short, it's just okay, but there's better white chocolates out there. It's quite forgettable. It's not horrible or anything. It's just it does catch you for it a bit, but it's just not. It just doesn't really stand out at all. It's very forgettable. So a shame, really. I was quite excited about it, but especially to see what Milka's take on it was. But I don't even know, as I say, because it's not branded Milka. I don't know what's going on there. As I say, even if it really is Milka, I don't quite get it. I mean, of course it is. You'd expect, but why is it not branded Milka? What's going on there? Have they outsourced it to another part of the factory or something, and just using some generic thing, just thrown together something? I mean, it could even be the same white chocolate that Cadbury's White is, but I think but I'm not getting that sort of chemically aftertaste added with that, and it's not as the mould in Cadbury's White. It isn't the same as this. I think the segments are bigger and chunkier, and I think that does add something to it, even though I don't think it actually tastes as nice. But this one, as I say, it tastes nicer, but it doesn't really taste any different. It just doesn't have that chemically taste. So you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a funny one, really. I don't know if, if something doesn't really taste one way or another, it's tasting better because it isn't really much to talk about, is it? And only because the other one has a bit of a sort of chemically aftertaste. So it's a bit of a funny one to rate and change to really make a decision on. But overall, it's okay. It's just okay. It's very average, I would say. So 3 out of 5. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, Instagram as well, things like this. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, let me know what your favourite white chocolate is, if this is your favourite or not, or what you think of it in regards to Cadbury's White and the old Cadbury's Dream or the Australian Dream, and of course Lindt and Milky Bar, of course. Yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment or free. Either way, it's always great to hear from you. Okay, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.